It started off, I think, I was looking in the Oxford Mail and there was this article which said that the Cowley Road Street Carnival had been cancelled. It was a thing that was taking place on July the 5th. And in its place they were going to have an official carnival, but it was going to be on the same day, but in a field separate from the Cowley Road, about half a mile away, in fact, from the Cowley Road. The article also mentions somebody called Erika Steinhauer, who was organising a Fringe event which was actually going to take place in the Cowley Road. So I thought that sounded great, so I went along to see Erika in her shop, and it started off from there, really.
For this year, the plain traders, who are the small independent shops at the bottom end of the Cowley Road, had got it into their heads to have the Cowley Carnival Fringe. We will all be open. We're not closing the main road, we're closing the side roads. Very much a family event, very much a community event. We've got the Teddy Bears Picnic, which we collect 1,000 bears and then raise money for the orangutans of Sumatra. We've got circus workshops in Circus Street, where the circus used to stop in Oxford. The next two streets we have an acoustic stage for local musicians, the young uns who are just starting out. We have the music box, who I call them the blues dogs.
My particular involvement and interest with the carnival is through the organisation that I work for, which is the Sumatran Orangutan Society. We're a conservation charity with projects in Sumatra to protect the last remaining rainforest on the island. We are based on the Cowley Road. Our UK office is on the Cowley Road, and we therefore want to be involved in local events and spread the word locally as well as nationally and internationally. We work at so many different levels, and our work in Sumatra is very much based on working with the communities that live around the areas that the orangutan live, and so we here in the UK also want to be part of our own local community.
My involvement with the Cowley Carnival goes back many years to when a small group of us started the carnival very near to where our shops are.
I think this year it's become necessary to have a Fringe carnival because in previous years the Cowley Carnival has ended up being quite a large event. It started costing a lot of money, and this year the organisers have decided to move it to a different location. And I think it's important for the community that lives around Cowley to continue to have an event on the road, which is the traditional event that's been happening every year, and this will be a complementary event to the other event which will be happening in the park.
I personally cannot see how we can have scaled down and still have some kind of a carnival on the street. What they've done instead is to do, in my opinion, neither this or that, which is carnival in the park, a fair way from our neighbourhood, which we wish them well because there's a lot of spirit, but we're going to have a party on the street.
Our communities participate this carnival this year. It's a great event for us to participate, to sharing our culture with another community in Oxford.
So my partner actually runs the Oxford Circus School, so I've come along today to do some face painting and hopefully raise some money for SOS and make everyone look beautiful as well.
Very busy. We had a tiny bit of a shower earlier, but that was before people started arriving.
I did go along and have a look at the official carnival in the park, and I thought it was fine. Big outdoor event all afternoon with a parade that lasted about an hour or so, lots of people there. I didn't think it had the atmosphere of the Fringe street events, so nothing like. One of the problems for me was that despite strenuous attempts to talk to the official organisers, I couldn't get anyone to talk to me, and in the end I had to manage with that.
Erica from Beat Games asked me to come and launch my business, which is Oxford Circus School here. We're looking for a venue at the moment, but once we've got one, we've got lots of tutors that are ready to teach a wide range of circus activities. We're going to buy a freestanding trapeze and have lots of people teaching lots of different skills. I've lived in Oxford for a couple of years, but I've been to Cowley Road Carnival years ago. I've seen it going on, loved it. It's an amazing festival, carnival, lots going on. It's traditional to have it on the road. It's great to have the road closed off and no traffic, and it's just great to see everyone having a good time. All the different sound systems that come here and people doing their own arty kind of activities, and it's just great to see it all going on.
I really like the Fringe Festival. I think it's great. Obviously, it's a little bit disappointing that this year the Cowley Road Carnival is not taking place on the Cowley Road, but it's really nice to see that the local businesses and the community have rallied around and created their own kind of event from that. I think it's nice.
I think it's wonderful that people are getting together and doing this off their own backs, raising some money for charity and hopefully bringing the community together.
Well, Samaritans are involved in it every year really, because we're just off Morgan Road and we try and be involved as much as possible with the community with what we do as a volunteering organisation. This year it's a bit slightly slower because of everything, with them not being able to close the roads and everything, but hopefully later we're going to go into the park and have a bit of fun, so we'll see how it goes later really.
From what I understand, last year was lots sort of better because it was all gathered together and it was one procession at the beginning and everyone got to be together at the same place at the same time, as now it seems to be fragmented a little bit, isn't it? So.
I used to live on Cowley Road, now I live more further, like up to Cowley Road. But I really like this area. I think it's great for multicultural.
Verdict, if you like, was that it was a fabulous day in that so many people came out. One person, an interesting feedback, which I thought was sort of symptomatic of the whole thing, was she saw old people out on the street, which is that they felt safe. They felt they were within their community. It's not always a safe place anymore, Cowley Road. So it was a great day. One of the biggest disappointment was the fundraising at the Teddy Bears Picnic, because the young families went to South Park. The children who came onto the Cowley Road were able to enjoy again free. It was free, our event. I mean, I think whatever has happened this year and whatever the verdicts are and the post-mortems, the great loss was the procession, which didn't happen. One of the things they've said today in the newspaper, that they've outgrown the Cowley Road. You know, the notion that we've outgrown the Cowley Road, this is a corporate speak. An awful lot of people live here cheek by jowl, year after year, for many, many years. And it's one of the opportunities when all of us who live here, who work here, who shop here, who visit here, close the road, no cars. You don't have to lay on an awful lot of entertainment. The entertainment is the people meeting each other.